Today we're reviewing a rare stripe from the Gremlins, obviously. Since it's all holiday-y, we thought we would have him featuring for December. If you guys are new, do subscribe. Check out our spooky playlist, including our Gremlins playlist with all our cool Gremlins collectibles, because we're Gremlins obsessed, and I'm just a little bit of a stripe fanatic because he's so beautiful. Look at him in all his little Christmas elf finery. He didn't come in this. This was just something I threw on him. We had Halloween clothes for him. He dressed up like a pumpkin. Then we had Christmas clothes. I wanted a whole Santa Claus outfit, but I couldn't find one in time, so I just threw this little elf thing on him, and it's cool. But he came like this, and if you look him up on eBay or something, he's going to be like this in all his naked glory, because I think Brain and Flasher are normally the only Gremlins that have clothing. Isn't that right, darling?
Yes.
I am Morticia. If you guys are new, this is my husband Gomez and our roommate Slappy. And this is Stripe. They call this a 19-inch plush from Applause from 1984. It's a plush, but it's kind of like a hard, solid plush, which is good because you just don't think of a gremlin as cuddly, right? And his teeth are, rubber. And he's got this beautiful stripe, happy smile. His hair is softer. It's more like the troll hair is what it feels like. It's not like doll hair or like real person feeling hair. It feels like troll hair, so that's cool. I recently got a troll comb I might try out on it that came with a troll figure that we're going to review eventually. He's really well detailed here. He's got the claws even done well. And he's supposed to be posable in his legs at least, but only one of them wants to move. That's this one. He can go up and down and all around. It's just a leg joint. It doesn't do a side swivel or anything. It's just here at the hip. The rest of the leg does not have any kind of jointage. This one doesn't want to move, although it looks like it should. I don't know if it's just stuck or whatever, but I'm not going to mess with it because it's from '84 and I don't want to break it, and he doesn't need to move, so he's fine. And in the back, you've just got the general gremlin kind of back scale flap thing design that he's always got. And just, this is all cloth, so kind of almost feels like a really soft, I don't know, felt or wool or something. They call him 19-inch, but I don't know why they measure it like that. When his knees are bent, he's not standing up, you know, entirely. He's crouching like this, so he's really not 19 inches. He might be like 12. I don't know. You have to really stretch out those legs to make it a 19-inch, and you can't stretch them out, so I don't know why they do that weird measurement, but a lot of people do on toys when they advertise its full potential could be this tall, even though it isn't really. I don't know. But it's a lovely, good-sized stripe. He's the biggest stripe I have. He's, of course, even bigger than the 10-inch by... Who was that by? I'm sorry. It's a 10-inch stripe. It's one of those companies that are like...
Do you think it could be Medicom?
Yes, it's Medicom. Thank you, darling.
Okay.
Yes. We haven't had a lot of sleep, so we're still trying to get motivated. Gomez is perfect, though. But I think he's about, let's see. You can't really see this as well. I'm standing him right here beside my 12-inch Renfield, and he's not much taller. I would say a couple inches taller. So I think he's only like 14 or 13 inches, really, without the legs straightened out, and you really can't straighten out the legs. Stripe meet Renfield. He's usually hanging out with Dracula, but, you know, Renfield is a friendly guy, right? And you're asking yourself, what does Stripe have to do with Renfield? Absolutely nothing, except I was showing how tall he is not when they call him 19 inches. Okay.
Should we include the Renfield bit?
I can be literal, so yes. So I guess if one could straighten out his legs, but you can't because the hip joint that moves doesn't straighten out the knee at all. So it just annoys me when people like do that. And it's not just the seller that I got him from or anything. It's the general advertisement for this calls him 19 inches, and he isn't when his legs won't straighten out at all. It just drives me nuts. But anyway, he's around, I'd say 13 inches really, because you can't straighten out his legs, so whatever. But he's really awesome. He's big, he's beautiful. I can put him in infant clothes. His pumpkin onesie that he had for Halloween is infant, like in the baby. I was going to look in pets, but I went and looked in baby clothes to get him. So he fits a baby onesie. But for an infant, but he's just really cool, and I love dressing him up, and he's a good size to dress up, and he's not too cuddly, or, you know, a lot of times plushes, I think, just take the oomph out of a villainous character, but Stripe just looks badass anyway, and just adorable, but not like the cute kind of doofy look that the Kid Robot plush has or anything. So, and I think this figure has aged very well to be from '84. I found it on Etsy for 30 bucks. I had to gloat just a little bit because I've looked around and seen him for 70 and 80 and up elsewhere. So I'm not going to put a link for this because it'll probably be sold out whenever, you know, whoever watches this video and wants to get it. But just look up the 1984 plush stripe Gremlins by Applause. And then, you know, just keep trolling and maybe you'll find him for a good deal because I just grabbed it as soon as I saw it. I was like, oh my god, I have to get this right now. At the time, I was Halloween shopping and trying not to buy anything I didn't really need, but I always end up gravitating and looking for more striped items to own when I probably don't need to be buying stuff. So that happened, and I thought I'll just wait and review him for the Christmas holidays because we don't do a ton of Christmas stuff. And I should have done this sitting in front of the Christmas tree, but hey. That's okay. Other people will be watching this when it is not Christmas for them.
That's right.
We don't want to give them Christmas flashbacks in June or anything. So we're kindly sitting with all our other spooky stuff just for people who aren't watching this in December. So, we hope you've enjoyed this. Check out our other Gremlins collectibles. Stripe says Merry Christmas no matter what time of year it is. He's here to terrorize you. And until next time,
Stay spooky, my friends.